obviously I'd rather be on the ice contributing, but if I can't, if they ask me to be on the bench, I'll be on the bench cheering the guys on and trying to find things in the game that can maybe help us. He can contribute that way as well. So it's definitely a different game from standing behind the bench and not sitting on it. You're watching different things, you're seeing different things develop, and that's kind of the different challenge when you're behind the bench as a coach.
Well, a couple of changes in the lineup this evening for the Cardiff Devils. Long-time absentee Jake Morissette misses out, the captain, and Guillaume Dessette will be missing this evening. He's a healthy scratch. Coming into the lineup, Denny Kearney, American national, and he makes his debut for the Cardiff Devils this evening. At the other end of the rink, the Belfast Giants wearing their Valentine's jerseys this evening. The shirt off a player's back, 20 shirts available tonight. Matt Nickerson, healthy scratch. Jackson Whistle misses out, and the net. And obviously Adam Keefe has joined us at Giants TV. Your goaltenders, Ben Boyne, starts for the Cardiff Devils, while at the other end, Stephen Murphy comes back into the lineup after missing the last couple of games. Your referee this evening, Stefan Hogarth, ably assisted by Vitas Lukasevicius and Alan Ward. Kiefer, it's been a real battle this year, these two teams, every time they meet up with each other, and that's obviously not going to be any different tonight.
Absolutely. I think ever since Todd went there and Lord took over, they've been a force to be reckoned with in this league. And not just this season. Last season we obviously had some pretty rough battles with them as well. And it's one of the themes that's been going on this season is if we want to win a trophy, you're going to have to go through the Devils. So these games are massive, and we've seen that last Wednesday. Unfortunately, they came to play, and we didn't bring our best, and we're out of the Challenge Cup. So as a result of it, so tonight's a night that we need to rectify that and take another step up the ladder in the leagues.
Well, we're off and running here. Face off won by Joey Martin. The Devils starting with Bentavuglio, Martin and Lord, and the Giants up front. Trio of Mike Quinnell, Brandon Benedict and David Rutherford. The Giants have a new signing in the lineup again, tonight, my apologies. Jerome Leduc starts for the Belfast Giants for the first time. Only skated this morning, and he's come in from the Czech League, so be looking forward to see how he gets on in the standings. Giants now deep in the Cardiff Devils zone. Hotham tries to take a puck away from Brandon Benedict. It's touched into the corner. Benedict takes a cross check from Hotham. Referee standing right there, and Hotham comes away with the puck though. Coming through the middle of the ice, trying to get to the red line. Sidesteps Derek Walzer, throws that into the corner behind Stephen Murphy. Devils all going for a change. Giants need to be very careful. Here's Stephen Murphy. Managed to just hit the top of the glass and come down there. Could have been very lucky. And they're turning forward back into the Devils' end. Mark Lewis. Lewis picked up 2 goals against the Giants last Wednesday evening. And man of the match performance for him as well. Derek Walzer throws it around the walls. Tipped into the neutral zone again by Chris Higgins. He tries to leave it and decides to go cross-ice pass for Ryan Martinelli. Martinelli with a drop pass for Riley. Riley being put under pressure very quickly. Throws it around behind the net, and Chris Higgins there to pick it up. He juggles it, gets it into the corner, throws it towards the net. An easy enough glove save there by Ben Bynes.
Yeah, I think so far we have 2 teams just trying to feel each other out and try to feel the refs out as well. We're not quite sure what kind of game it's going to be, whether or not there's going to be a ton of penalties called or it's going to be a game where they let us play. So I think you'll see that in the next couple minutes here. Teams will start to really test the referees and see what's going to be called. I think that especially in a game like this, you're seeing the physicality is going to pick up here, and we'll wait and see which way Hogarth starts to call this game.
And don't forget, you're the one who can't say anything negative about the officials, but I can. So if you want to write it down, I'll call it out. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Demaray keeps it at the blue line. There's a chance here for Colin Shields that just can't get a pass into his teammate Steve Saviano. Shields now comes out of the corner, takes a big hit there, but his stick rode up into the chest area, but there's no call on the play once again. Colin Shields can't get away from the stick this time of Matt Myers, and here come the Devils breaking down this left side. Their newcomer, Denny Kearney, throws across ice. Kept in the corner. Good play there by Jerome Leduc, my apologies. There's a first time for everything. Getting the puck out front, there's a chance for Hulligan, but goes wide of the target. And coming away with it this time is Mark Garside. Mark Garside, Kiefer, he's probably underrated by many in this league. but he's an absolute quality. He's been a really good addition to the defensive lineup since Derek Walzer put him back there last season.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a guy, when I came into this league, he's a guy that was working the half wall on the power play, and I think
chance for Portalo. So apologies, keeper will come back to that in a second. Portalo, there's going to be a penalty here, and the Belfast Giants, the whistle blows. I think Stefan Ogarth was confused there, but he's going to call a tripping penalty here, and the Cardiff Devils are going to go for their first power play of the evening. Jeff Mason, 2 minutes tripping at 17-19 in the first period. Sorry, Keith, you were talking about Mark Garside there.
Yeah, no, we joked around a lot about Mark, that me and Daryl maybe turned him into a defenseman. When we came here, he was working the half wall on the power play, and now he's a defenseman. So, but he's doing a great job. He kind of learned over those years where we were shutting down teams' top lines on the third line there, and he's learned to always be on the D side of the puck and make those smart decisions. So it's not surprising to me that he's transitioned well into a defenseman with those thought processes. And then obviously he's a great skater, and that's half the battle down there.
The Devils now trying to get the puck in the zone, and it's thrown the length of the ice 200 feet away. Ben Bynes has to come out, collect, and bounce it off the glass back to Mark Richardson, the assistant captain for the Cardiff Devils. Here comes Andrew Hotham. Hotham leads the league for defensemen in points. He's picked himself up 52 points so far this season. Gets in the corner, makes a step out front, comes off the skate of Mike Forney into the glove of Stephen Murphy, with 1:11 to go on that penalty. The Giants 0, Cardiff Devils 0. If you want to get in contact with us this evening, you can do so on Twitter. You can get myself at Kitchy16, and you can also get Adam Keefe at Adam27Keefe. So drop us a tweet, and if we like your question, we'll answer it, and if not, bit of bad luck you're having. Face off to the right of Stephen Murphy. Matt Myers for the Devils loses that one to Colin Shields. Aslan throws a backhand pass there, but Colin Shields is there to collect. Rutherford gets it into the Cardiff Devils zone, and Shields and Rutherford both turn and go for a change. Here come the Devils once again through the neutral zone. Fournier leaves it out to the right side for Haddad. Haddad takes a nudge from Van der Meer, makes the whole way around to Scott Hotham. Uses the half wall, gets it back to the point for Fournier. Throws it towards the nets, hits the body in front. Jim Van der Meer there to collect, and the Giants now have a chance to break forward. This time coming down the left hand side through Matt So. Tries to get a shot on target. Good save by Ben Bynes. Collected, and again striding out of his own zone is Gleason Fournier. Makes a move, tries to get round Derek Walzer. Walzer takes Fournier hard to the wall, and help is there on hand for the Cardiff Devils. Gets it back to the blue line. Haddad can't get it in deep, and collected. Backhand pass again to Aslan. Patrick Aslan in the last 10 seconds of play of this penalty. Jeff Mason on his feet, ready to get out of the penalty box. It's lofted right up into the air. Andrew Hotham, the furthest man forward for the Devils. Jeff Mason comes out of the box and gets the puck back out to a neutral zone. That's a good penalty kill for the Giants, Kiefer.
Yeah, the kill's been one of our, one of the reasons why we've had such a successful run there through December and January. The penalty kill has been outstanding for those 2 months there, and I think it's something that just clicked when it did, and guys are starting to get used to playing with certain guys, and everybody's reading off each other, and it seems to be going our way. So that's obviously a plus whenever we can get that type of penalty killing. So it's the special teams is where you're going to win games like this.
Leduc for the Giants, right-handed shot defenseman. One of those things that's been missing from the Giants this year. They only have one or two guys on the board. Big hit coming in the corner there. Fournier throws it right front. There's a chance for Fournier on the back door. Lovely pass coming across from Higgins, but Fournier just couldn't get enough on that one. Shot coming in from the point again, blocked in front. Luke Piggott gets that there and takes his man against the wall. Higgins back to collect on the blue line, throws that back in towards the net, but it was a great chance for the Giants there, keeper.
Yeah, definitely. I think that line right there, they got some real chemistry this season, and it's one of those things you'd love to see, maybe just a shot on net there, but that's not the way those guys play. They make some pretty plays, and usually when they score, it's pretty easy for them. So It's nice. We obviously would like to see that one jump in the net there, but they'll be going tonight. They're one of the lines that's always going every night.
Here comes the Cardiff Devils. The player coach drops that for Joey Martin. Martin has to turn again, back facing his own net, but finds the player coach again. Tipped away from him by Jeff Mason, who looking for a bit of a help and assistance in the corner. Jim Vandermeer takes a hit from Andrew Lord. It's kept on at the blue line by Scott Hoffman. Throws that round behind the net. Josh Batts pinches in from the wall. Again, the Devils trying to get the puck in deep. Goes the whole way back to Batts. He's on the blue line on his own. Andrew Lord again, top of the circle. Loves a pass across to Scott Hoffman. Hoffman with a shot. Good save by Stephen Murphy. Tried to battle out Lair there, but good clearance. And here comes the Belfast Giants breaking down this left side for David Rutherford. Big shot coming in, blocker save right up into the air by Ben Boynes. Rutherford again takes a slash for his troubles. And unfortunately, the pass coming out of the corner there. Couldn't find a Giant, and the Devils have a chance to break forward through Bentavuglio. He collects a little give and go there with Hotham. Bentavuglio, his puck stripped away from him. There's a chance here. Belfast Giants breaking through the middle. Brandon Benedict, low shot to the left there. Connell tries to get it in front again, but good save by Ben Boynes. This is good pressure from the Giants. Shot coming in from the point. Another good save by Ben Boynes, and he clears it back out to the neutral zone with a pad. Good action again from the Belfast Giants early on, Adam.
Yeah, you have to like what we see so far. Obviously, a great kill and some pressure down low. I think both teams are still trying to find their groove, but I like the way that we're looking so far, and hopefully we can get that first one and build on it from there.
Ian Ulmer gets it back to the blue line for Richards, and he goes D. Kept in. Hoffman throws that towards the net, and another easy glove save by Stephen Murphy. 12:05 to go in this first period. 0-0. Just look to see there's another game in the league this evening. Braham Clan and the Fife Flyers, and obviously that last Sunday disappointment in Fife. Adam, the guys must have been really fired up to try and get back on winning ways this evening.
Yeah, we couldn't get out of Fife quick enough. I think that was a tough one to watch and to be a part of. Real disappointing that we showed that kind of effort, I suppose, on the road, and things didn't go our way. And in this point in the season, in this type of race that we're in, it was real disappointing. But in this game, we don't have time to sit and lick our wounds. We have to get right back to it and get focused on this weekend.
Chris Higgins between the legs, pass, tries to get it back out front. The Forney couldn't get a hold of it, throws it towards the net, blocked in front there. As the Duke nearly had a early goal in this Belfast Giants lineup. Riley comes off the side of the post that time from Blair Riley. Blair Riley gets the top of circles, gives it over to Mark Garside. Garside to Higgins, tries to backhand it towards Mike Forney. Again, this line really buzzing this evening. Gets it in behind Chris Higgins in his office, steps out front, a chance. Little tick, too much time and get the shot off, but goes wide of the target. But Chris Higgins with some fancy hands against Kiefer.
Yeah, he's a special player. I think all season long he's been tremendous for us, and just making plays like that. Everywhere he is, he creates offense, and whether or not it's him that's creating the offense or it's all 3-4 guys on Cardiff rush to him, and then somebody else opens up, and he's just out there creating offense, and that's his job.
Josh Batch throws around the wall. Mason throws it towards it. Tipped in front by James Demaray, but just goes wide of the target. Gets it back to the point. Shot coming in again. Good glove save by Ben Boynes. Again, a great start from the Belfast Giants here at the SSA Arena. And just the sort of enthusiasm and the momentum they want to take into the game itself again. Kiefer.
Yeah, this is exactly what you look for here when you're, especially as a coach when you're behind the bench. You can really feel the momentum changing, and this is the kind of thing you want to see right now when we're buzzing down there in their end and creating scoring chances. Eventually one of these is going to drop in the net for us, and I think as long as that starts out and we continue at that, we're going to get one here soon.
Matto dumps it into the corner, tries to get it back to the blue line again. Vandermeer goes D, picked up by Mason. He's got a Giant heading towards the front of the net there, but just goes wide of the target. Boxall couldn't get a tip on that one. Again, kept in, and the Cardiff Devils trying to break forward, but Bordelot throws it the whole way across to Jeff Mason and back into the Giants' end again. Matto to Jeff Mason, throws it up the wall, comes off the skate of referee Hogarth. The puck breaks forward there and goes up into the air, but Jim Vandermeer needs to be Careful is keeping his eyes in the puck. Lovely pass through the middle. Bentafoglio on the jump. Lovely pad save with the right pad by Stephen Murphy. Bentafoglio flying off the bench. And a great pass through. Shot coming in. Goes right over the top of the target though. And I think I might have took a tip off a Cardiff Devil. And the puck and the face-off should be kept inside the Cardiff Devil zone.
And you see there, Simon, that's a thing that can change the game right there, you know, where we're kind of controlling the play down low in their zone for the majority of the first 10 minutes here. But, you know, one play like that with a breakaway can change the game real fast. So, you know, those are the things that we need to tighten up on and continue to do throughout the game, and be aware of them trying to sneak in behind us and making those Hail Mary passes.
Martinelli to Rutherford in the corner. David Rutherford tries to get the legs going around the outside, this time of Mark Lewis. Back to the blue line, goes D to D. Martinelli again throws it towards the net, goes right the whole way through. Definitely took a deflection out front, but Mike Quinnell to Rutherford. This is good play in this trio in the corner. Benedict to the blue line. Walzer throws out towards the net, takes a tip off front and goes wide to target once again, but clearance by Gleason Fournier, and the Devils have a chance to break forward. A lovely pass across from Lord to Bentafoglio. Throws that around the wall. Martinelli has to get back into the corner. There's a collision of the two number 88s right in the corner, and they're having a bit of a battle in front. It goes the whole way through. David Rutherford needs to be careful here as he's nearly stripped the puck, but gets to the red line, dumps it in and goes for a change. Just over 9 minutes to go in this first period. Action at both ends. Belfast Giants must be happy the way things are going so far though. A lot of energy coming through the middle this time. Scott Hoffman gives it back to the left side, and Liam Ulmer gets that in deep. Garside goes back the way it came from. The Duke battling in front there. It's come off a high stick, and referee blows the whistle. Face off going to be inside the zone. 8:49 to go in this first period. Stanline Belfast Giants 0, Cardiff Devils 0. Devils again trying to break forward. There's a 2-on-1 chance here. Breaking down this right side is Blair Riley. Lovely cross to Higgins. Gives it to Forney. Forney makes one move too much. Can't get the shot off and goes into the corner again for Chris Higgins. Higgins helped out this time by Blair Riley, and he's trying to come away with the puck. Tries to get it back to Higgins, but Josh Batts didn't give up on it. And there's going to be a penalty here again. Ben Bounds making his way to the penalty box. Sure, they've got far too many men on the ice here. And the referee's arm's still in the air. There's going to be a call for high sticking. That looks as if it's going to be Blair Riley. But is he calling too many men as well, Kiefer?
I don't know what he's calling there. He might have called that they left the bench a little too early before the Ben Bounds got to the bench there. So I don't think it'll be a penalty, but they just blow the whistle down.
Well, it doesn't look as if he's calling his second penalty. He certainly blew the whistle with Cardiff still having possession of the puck. So, not too sure why that was blown. You only ask the referee for that one.
Ben Bounds wasn't quite close enough to the bench, I think, before their extra attacker left the bench, and that's the reason for the whistle.
Blair Riley in the box. 2 minutes for high sticking. 8:19 on the clock. Joey Martin tries to get it across here. Bentafoglio now on the blue line. Gives it back to Huff into the corner. Bentafoglio again, the half wall. He's got help behind the net. Position himself around the outside. Joey Martin, the slot chance here for Roy Martin. He threw that towards the net, but I'm not too sure if it took a tip off somebody in front and went wide to target, but an absolute glaring chance there for Martin of the Cardiff Devils. Long pass across, bounces off the boards and back out to the neutral zone. Hotham. It's just a pass there, it's a drop pass, nobody there. There's a chance this time for Jonathan Boxall, throws out towards the net, but that was a good read by Boxy, really good penalty killing.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been too hard to read that one. He dropped it to nobody there, but definitely, you know, Boxy and Toei and those guys, you know, we really take pride in the penalty kill, you know, when you're not getting the ice time you would like to get, but whenever you get out on that penalty kill, you know, you want to make it yours and you want to do a good job.
Cross-ice pass, great save by Stephen Murphy. He had to go post to post, and really great play by the Belfast Giants netminder. Here comes Matt Toe now, breaking down this left side, cuts into the centre, looking to get an opportunity. There's going to be a penalty here on the play, and it must be a hooking call. And it's going to be even things up here with 42 seconds remaining. A holding call, the referee has signalled. So there's going to be 42 seconds of 4-on-4. But that was good penalty killing again by Boxy and Toe. You were just talking about that, Kiefer.
Yeah, like I said, they're those two guys. They want to be a part of the game as much as possible and contribute. And every time their attitude's great on the bench, and they get out there on the kill and they want to contribute. And they're doing a great job for us, blocking shots and killing penalties. And I think if we can get through the penalty kill, even or a plus, as you've seen, we had a few chances there on the kill. It's obviously great for us.
Face off, makes his way back out, and here comes Culligan down this right side for the Cardiff Devils. He puts the brakes on, lays it across the blue line. Fournier stepping in, throws that towards the net, it's blocked in front. Fournier again with control of the puck there, so sidesteps Mark Garside. Fournier really reminds me of Shane Johnson the way he skates. He steps out front, backhand effort, good save by Stephen Murphy, and a great play there as Garside using the foot, and that's what you guys do in the warm-up. Lovely pass inside, great play by the Belfast Giants, and Jim Vandermeer. Is that Vandermeer or is that the new kid?
That's the new guy.
Jerome the Rock picks up his first goal in a Belfast Giants uniform. A 4-on-4 play, jumping up into the play, and a brilliant effort by the Stenline Belfast Giants.
That's a beautiful pass by Mark Garside there with the foot, like he said. Must be the Scottish in him. But no, it's a big goal, and happy for Jerome. He was talking about earlier that he was having a tough season in the Czech League and not really enjoying his time there. So I'm really happy to see him contribute in a way like he has tonight. Obviously, so early on, and he's going to get that confidence. It's just going to continue to build for him. And obviously, anytime we can add a little more offense to our lineup, especially from the back end, it's going to help us, and that's what you see there. He's jumping in, he reads the game well.
6:31 in the first period to go. Jerome Leduc gets his first goal in the Elite Ice Hockey League. It says they'll go to David Rutherford, and I believe that Mark Garside should get the second helper, but we'll get that confirmed in just a few minutes. Mark Garside with that second helper. Vandermeer with a lovely backhand pass. Higgins just bounced it off the wall, but it's played forward, and the Giants back to full strength. They've got 1:05 to go here on this Andre Hoffman penalty.
This line here has been dangerous all night, so I would expect to see them get on the board here soon.
David Breen just tipped that away from Leduc, but Higgins back out alongside Forney, who collects the puck, and there's a drop pass there for Vandermeer to Chris Higgins. He leaves it for Leduc again. It's kept into the blue line, and there's a battle right down in front of us here. Blair Riley there to help out, tries to get into the corner. Bordelot comes in and slashes the stick away from him, but clears it 200 feet, and no call on the play. 30 seconds to go. Bordelot making strides to head towards Mike Forney, but he's cycled back towards his own bench and heading for a change. Here come the Giants again. Derek Walzer ahead this time to James Demarais. Demarais can't find a Giant stick though, and it goes the length of the ice once again. Down in the last 10 seconds of the Hoffman penalty. Murphy comes out, helps it around, and there's another penalty here for a 2-minute slashing call. And James Demarais is going to be sitting for a 2-minute call. Did you see that?
I didn't see that one there, no. But based on the way the play went, it looks like it was a slash behind the play maybe there. I'm not sure.
Steve Thornton not happy with that call. Thornton and
well, it's a tough one. It's a tough one for us to take there when you see Bordelot come in and slash the stick out of Riley's hands right in front of Hoagie, and then he obviously gives us a penalty right after that. But again, we got to not let it affect us and just kill the penalty and move on.
Well, he's arguing a point, and thumbs up to Stefan Hogarth, but Steve Thornton back on the bench this evening. Rob Stewart missing out tonight, and there's another discussion here at the far end of the ice, just at the Cardiff Devils bench. Ben Bounds moves over the bench, maybe getting a bit of repairs. There's Rory Best, the Ulster captain, on the screen. Just getting a wee wave. They've got a match tomorrow for Ulster. 4-on-4 for the next 5-6 seconds, my apologies. And then Andrew Hotham steps out of the penalty box. Giants cleared the length of the ice. Saviano trying to jump up into the play. Colin Shields stripped the puck by Hotham. And Hotham now gets the puck. And this time he finds Joey Martin with that drop pass. Martin into the corner, goes the whole way around, but picked up by Derek Walser. He tries to come off the glass there, and Stefan Hogarth very lucky. He took the head off him, in fairness. 4.5 to go in the first. Giants 1, Devils 0. Hotham, one drop pass here. Just Belfast Giants backing up to the blue line. Lovely pass through to Bentavuglu, who's got a bit of speed. Coming around behind the net. Good penalty killer by Jeff Mason to keep him to the outside. The Devils looking to set up play. Throws it towards the net, takes a tip in front. Another good save by Stephen Murphy. Goes in behind, this time to Martin. Coming out from the corner is Ulmer. Back to Martin again. Martin, plenty of time, back to the blue line. Top of the circle, goes across the D. Kept down at the wall there by Richardson. Into the corner again. And behind the net to Martin. Martin steps out, tries to throw it in front. Good play. And another clearance this time by Jonathan Boxall. Richardson just tipped that forward to Hotham. He's looking to get around the outside, but good penalty kill by Blair Riley. Riley loses footing there, but still battling hard. And the Belfast Giants once again clear that the length of the ice, back down towards Ben Bounds. 25 seconds to go on the penalty. Throws a pass up the middle, took a deflection off something, and picked up this time by Myers. Matt Myers in the corner, goes behind to Joey Haddad, goes the whole way back to the blue line though. Fournier keeps it in. Myers again. Good play by Mark Garside, trying to keep it outside. Leduc just tries to get in that little bit of space to launch it out, but picks it up and gets his own rebound back. Lovely pass through this time for James Desmarais. Desi battling hard in the corner with Fournier. And Fournier strides away with the puck, throws it up the left side, but doesn't get to a Devil. And pass across ice this time by Martinelli is cut out by Joey Haddad, and the Devils have the puck back in their own zone again. Richardson trying to get a cross ice passer, comes off the backside this time, but Derek Walser reads that well, tries to get through the middle. Desmarais again out there with his usual line mates and heading for a change this time. Lovely pass through the middle, goes the whole way back to Stephen Murphy. Murphy decides to cover that one up, just takes the pressure off his defenseman. And with 2:23 to go in the first, Stanley Belfast Giants 1, Cardiff Devils 0. Adam, you're suspended for one game this evening and available for tomorrow night. And if you know, obviously there's a lot of hockey we play between tonight and tomorrow night, but you know, obviously you're sitting up here and getting the pleasure of my company tonight, but you'd certainly much rather be back out in that ice game, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's like I said before. You know, I think a second best is on the bench, and you're still a part of it. You're still trying to help out as best you can, but there's nothing like being on the ice and being a part of helping your team win. And I think that it's definitely something that will be missed. But you know, I think the guys have showed up tonight and are ready to step up. So I think this one hopefully will be an easy one to watch.
Well, the play continues here. It's kept in just inside the blue line at the Giants zone. Goes into the corner this time, and Bordelot just nudged towards the boards there by Jim Vandermeer. Vandermeer is a big guy, but you know, he looks like he's only a wee boy compared to Patrick Bordelot. The guy's an absolute monster. You get a bit of a scrap with him there. We'll come back to that in just a second. Here comes Andrew Lord, right side, big shot coming in. Great save by Stephen Murphy. I think he got it just the top of the butt end of the stick on that one, but keeps the puck out of the net. You're just talking about Patrick Bordelot. Obviously the incident there in the last game in Belfast with Jonathan Boxall, and you know, once again you stepped up the plate for your teammates. You know, but he is absolutely huge.
Yeah, he's a big man with some big reach. Not quite the way I would have wanted to start that one in tight with a guy that big, but anytime I see a guy get hurt on my team, I'm going to be the first one in there, if I can be. So, but he's done a great job for them, that Borlo. He's finishing hits and playing a physical game, and you can't ask for much more from your fourth line. So,
puck breaks there. The referee blows the whistle, and the puck did come free though, but it was out of sight for Stefan Hogarth, and the referee decided to blow that whistle. Cardiff Devils had the puck right on the doorstep, just broke off the skate there off Andrew Lord, I believe that was. And a quick whistle certainly helped the chance out in that occasion. Big contingent of Cardiff Devils fans over in Belfast this weekend for this doubleheader. A big crowd in the arena tonight as well. Adam, for Friday night's not renowned for being massive crowds at the SSE Arena, but there's a big showing here tonight.
Yeah, no, it's great to see the sport out here, and especially in such a big game like this. There really is a difference when you step out on the ice and, to start the game, and when you see a full building, it's a little bit extra adrenaline that kicks in. So it's great to see, and hopefully it gets even bigger tomorrow.
Fournier with a shot from the point there, but it kept the whole way through to Stephen Murphy, and Murph had to really react quick, come through the legs of a couple of players, and just managed to react at the last minute. Puck goes cross ice, Fournier behind him and between the legs, and another between the legs pass Riley now, top of the circle, takes a shot, good save by Bounds though. It was used to Fournier as the screen, gets the puck out front, just tipped the whole way through. I'm not too sure if Chris Higgins got a tip on that, but you get the bodies to the front of the net. Mike Fournier with a shot, sort of not much power on it. You get the shot on target, you've got a chance of the puck going in.
Yes, Blair Riley is the type of guy that when he gets a shot off, anything can go in the net for him. His shot is an NHL shot. But I've been saying all game here, that line, they came out and they've been just dominating down low and creating chance after chance after chance. It was just a matter of time before one went in for them, and I don't think Higgy got a tip on that one. I think that he just created the screen and Fournier put a little skipping shot in there, and it skipped to the net for him. So it's great to see from Mike too. He's a confidence guy, and if he can get one early here, he'll just keep on rolling with it. So it's good to see that the guys showed up tonight, and that line has been carrying us for the majority of the season, and they're no different tonight. They've showed up in a big way.
Well, Mike Fournier got confirmed as a goal scorer. That's Mike Fournier's 17th goal of the season and his 42nd point. A chance now under pressure in their own end though. 10 seconds to go. Shot coming in, blocked in front by David Rutherford. Sacrificed his body, and another great play, and there's a chance here again. 3 seconds to go, and they need to get the shot off, but the buzzer goes. The Belfast Giants finish the period with that 2-goal lead. 38.6 seconds to go on that clock, and Mike Fournier picked up the second goal of the game for the Giants, assisted by Blair Riley and Chris Higgins. But you talked about it on numerous occasions the whole way through the night, Adam. Obviously getting that goal, and they played a great the whole way through that period. They played great hockey.
Yes, they did. It's one of those lines. We've had contributions from every line this season, but that line in particular has been great for the majority of the season, if not the entire season that I think they've been together. So, it's great to see. They're guys. They're big game players, and they show up, and we need that. This is a big game against the top team in the league, and in order for us to win, we're going to need to have our top guys show up and do those things, and they've done it, and hopefully we can roll that into the second period. But that second goal there is a big one. That hurts going into the Cardiff dressing room.
11 shots each for the Stanley Belfast Giants and the Cardiff Devils, but the Giants with that 2-0 lead so far. My name is Simon Kitchen, delighted to be joined by the captain, the leader of the Stanley Belfast Giants, Adam Kiefer. First period, getting that goal right at the end, with 38 seconds to go. Really could be a massive boost for the Belfast Giants. Yeah,
it's huge. It's huge for us going into a period break, and obviously not so great for Cardiff going into a period break. But Cardiff's the best team in the league right now for a reason. We can't be complacent with that effort in the first period and sit back in the second period. You have to continue to bring it, otherwise they'll be right back in this game in quickly. So, you know, expect Cardiff to come out hot here and apply a lot of pressure on us. So hopefully, you know, we'll try and answer that bell.
Belfast Giants took the lead through their newcomer, Jerome Leduc, assisted by David Rutherford and Mark Garside. Garside with a great bit of footwork. And the second goal scored just before the end of the first period. Mike Forney from Blair Riley and Chris Higgins. Question here for the captain: what has made your stay in Belfast so long, Adam?
You know, it's a question I get asked quite a few times over doing, you know, question and answer things. But well, I'd say my first year over in Europe or outside of North America, anyways. You know, I came to Belfast looking for something different and, you know, a change of scenery from North American hockey and the grind of the East Coast Hockey League and the American Hockey League. I think I wasn't quite ready for how much I would like it here and how much I would enjoy the hockey, and obviously winning the league that year and the great group of guys, it's still one of my favorite teams to have played on that year, and just that experience itself you know, kind of solidified that you know, I wanted to finish out my career here. And, you know, it's been great ever since, obviously chasing trophies and the pressure that comes along with that in this city, in this fan base. You know, they expect trophies, and it's a lot of pressure, and it's real stressful throughout the season, but it's a great feeling when you get to host a trophy. And you know, that's something that everybody wants to chase, and everybody wants that feeling. So, you know, as players, you can feel that frustration as well when you don't get one. So, and then obviously aside from that, it's just a lovely city. You know, I enjoy the history and you know, all the big beautiful landmarks and the stuff that's gone on here. You know, I enjoy the passion that this city has for the city itself, the country. You know, it's just a total package for me, and obviously, you know, it's a place that I want to be for some time.
Well, we hope you hang around for a long time as well, Adam. Face-off imminent at the SSE Arena for the start of this second period. Your referee, Stefan Hogarth. Brandon Benedict and Matt Myers battle there. Myers coming away with the face-off win. Puck tries to go around the outside here. It's made its way back deep into the Belfast Giants end. Myers and Benedict again battled, kept them at the blue line. Big hit coming in there as Mark Richardson tried to evade it, but again into the corner. Picked up by Andrew Hotham, using his body to protect the puck, gets it into the corner again, and a little give and go with Hotham kept at the blue line this time by Culligan. Good play by the Cardiff Devils, looking to try and get it towards the centre of the ice, but good interception there by Jim Van der Meer, but that little hesitation by David Rutherford. Mike Quinnell stepped over the line a little bit too early, and the whistle is blowing. Shout out to Lee Constable, a few Panthers fans watching a huge league game. Adam Keefe is a Belfast legend, can't wait for our visit in Belfast next month. Davy McGee, Jim Van der Meer with his first face-off win in his 60th game. There we go, I suppose he's not there to take face-offs though. And a shout out to Jackie Moran alongside at F Meth and at Claire Moran and Alex watching the game here in Kirkcaldy. Neutrals are low, hoping for a Cardiff win. Now Jackie, come on, catch yourself on. Face off again, back down the Cardiff end. They're coming away with the puck down this left side. Fournier under pressure, tries to go cross ice with a stretch pass there, but unable to control. It's kept in at the blue line by Joey Martin, and that's a great defensive play by Mike Fournier. Here comes Chris Higgins. Higgins over the red line. Blue gets it back to the point. Shot coming in, takes a tip off. A body in front, goes wide of the target. A big collision there between Chris Higgins and Mark Lewis of the Cardiff Devils. And this time down this left side again, Fournier off the glass, takes a wicked bounce off somebody in front there, and Chris Higgins helps it along, kept in, but second attempt, Blair Riley picks it up, puts the brakes on, and
I don't know how that's not true.
It's not called. There's a breakaway here. Here comes the Cardiff Devils looking to get a lovely pass through. Good defensive play there though by Jerome Leduc, and surely that Asselin would have had an empty net to put that puck into, but a great play there by the young French Canadian. Asselin now, as Stefan Hogarth gets in the Duke's way, Garside and Haddad battle for the puck, gets it back to the blue line, kept in there, thrown towards the net, goes wide of the target. This is another good period of play from the Cardiff Devils, pinching into the blue line. This time is Josh Batch. Batch tries to go round the outside of The Belfast Giants defenseman there was Mike Forney, my apologies, but it's cleared and goes the length of the ice once again. Batch for the Devils. Up the left side to Ulmer. Ulmer throws it towards the net. Stephen Murphy helps it into the corner. It's been a long period and a long shift here for the Giants, but a whistle will come in handy. You've got Mark Garside and Jerome Leduc out there for over a minute and a half, and Belfast Giants are going to be called here for another penalty. Stefan Hogarth. You've got guys battling for the puck right down in front of us here. And Kearney, the newcomer, has created a penalty. And Stefan Hogarth, 2 minutes holding this time for Mark Garside.
Yeah, well, you know, when I talk about momentum there, you could really see those couple good shifts in a row there for Cardiff and kind of taking it to us down low there and create some chances and obviously drawing a penalty as a result of it. And, you know, Cardiff's not going to stop coming at us, so you know we have to continue to play the same game plan and put pucks in behind their D and bang their defensemen, make sure that they're not jumping up into the play. You know, that's where they're dangerous, when their D-men jump into the play and create offense. Now again, we're going back on the kill, and we'll rely heavily on our penalty kill like we have in the last couple months. So you know, hopefully we get the job done here.
Kept on the blue line by Hotham. Hotham with a backhand pass and tried to put it through the slot there, but it makes his way back to Martin. Finds again, I think that's bent to Buglio. Martin again. Martin gets it back from Hotham. Again, Andrew Hotham throws it towards the net, takes a tip in the slot, goes wide of the target. Boomerang corner starting to be heard here again in the SSE Arena tonight. Jim Vandermeer battling his man hard and coming away from the corner is Bentavulio. Gets it back to the blue line. Hotham, shot coming in, takes a body and hits somebody in front of the net though. Kept in the zone. There's a real traffic in front of the net again. Another great glove save this time by Stephen Murphy. Colin Shields can't clear though, and is kept in by Andrew Hotham. He goes cross ice, comes off the glass, and Joey Martin is there to collect. Bentavoglio again gets that back and just has a little lift of the stick away from that time from Demaray. This is good play by the Devils. Martin with a shot coming in this time from Mark Richardson, my apologies. Hotham again in the last 50 seconds off the penalty, and behind the net of Stephen Murphy is Bentavoglio to Richardson. He's got a little bit of space and time, gets it back to the blue line. Hotham now, lovely pass coming across, and a shot from Hotham throws right the whole way through the crease and makes his way around the wall to Ben Bound's net. Richardson for the Devils. He's behind his own net. 20 seconds remaining now on this clock for the penalty. And again, a good strip of the puck that time by Derek Walzer. Walzer has to go back towards his own net and throws that into a corner. Browns is under pressure by Blair Riley. He lets that go the whole way around his dad. This is good penalty kill from the Giants. And here comes Gleason Fournier. Fournier tries to make one move too many. Good cut off there by Walzer. The Giants are back to 5-on-5, but a great penalty kill once again from your teammates, Adam.
Yeah, again, you know, it's something we've been really keying in on this season, and you know, it's paying off for us. And you know, when the team
Walzer,
gets
big shot coming in, good save by Ben Bound.
that was a close one. Usually when he hits the net, it's a goal. You know, when a team gets 4 or 5 penalties in a row and they're not getting the looks they would, or they're not getting the results with some power play goals, it creates frustration on the bench. And you know, there's guys on the bench that don't power play, and they're on the bench second guessing their power play, and the guys on the ice power play, they're maybe frustrated with certain guys that are on the ice, maybe not making that play, and it creates a bit of havoc on the bench and a bit of a letdown. So you know, it's great whenever we can kill those, especially this many penalties in a row. You know, sooner or later Hoagie's going to have to give us a power play here.
Face off to the right of Stephen Murphy, and that's one again by the Devils back to the blue line. Shot coming in, hits Stephen Murphy up top. Shot again from the rebound effort from Breen, and Murphy again equaled that challenge. Battle behind the net here, and coming away with this time is the Cardiff Devils, but stripped to the puck by the Duke, and Benedict feeds out the left-hand side for Quinnell. He's got a man going to the front of the net, takes a tip off the pad of Ben Bounds and up into the netting behind the Cardiff goaltender. And with 14:44 to go in the second, Belfast Giants have a face-off deep in the Cardiff Devils zone. Shout out to Sheila and Margaret watching from Durham, enjoying the game in the commentary. Martin Burridge, there's the G in Bentavoglio is silent. There you go. Learn something new every day. Every day is a school day.
Actually, before I came up here, David Rutherford was getting some work done by Patrina, our physio, and he asked me to mention, say hello to his mother and his grandparents watching in BC. So David says hello and hopes everything's well back home.
Chris Higgins now coming out of the corner, puts the brakes on, looking for a helper. He's just all of a sudden cycling into trouble there and stripped to the puck. And here comes Andrew Hotham for the Cardiff Devils. He's looking for a helper the whole way through and lifted it up into the air, trying to control it deep in Belfast Giants' end, but that's a good bit of defensive play there by Jim Vandermeer, just giving Richardson a little bit of a nudge there and knocking him off control of the puck.
Yeah, a guy with Vandy's experience, obviously. I think it was 10 or over 10 years in the NHL. Obviously, he's got those little plays that don't take much effort but make all the world of difference. Certain guys that maybe haven't had that experience, they're not quite aware of or don't make it as often as he does. So he's pretty calming to watch when he's on the money.
There comes Derek Walsh now. He feeds Shields. Shields out to the left side for Saviano. Big difference in size there, but stripped the puck, and the Devils now have a chance to come forward through Bentivolio again. He's got the control, loses control of the puck, or takes a whack from Colin Shields, but still got the puck in the corner, throws behind the wall and into the corner. Lovely play there by Joey Martin as he puts it between the legs of Desi, throws it towards the net, and a good glove save again by Stephen Murphy. 13-19 to go.
Yeah, really seems like Murph's just seeing the puck. He's seeing everything tonight, and when he's calm like that, he's in my opinion one of the best goalies in the league, and he's been that for a while now. So he's calm in there. It's kind of like his personality off the ice. Nothing really frustrates him, and he just sits back there and slows the game down for us. So it's great to see that he's seeing everything.
Shout out to Glen M at Steelers Hockey fans watching tonight. You're re-establishing the Teal Alliance by supporting the Giants. It's good to have you on board, guys. Ryan Williams, shout out to Ryan and Paul Williams supporting the Devils. Can you ask Adam Keefe what he thinks of Bordelot?
Well, I think I need a ladder to hit him. That's for sure. He's obviously made it to the top league in the world in the NHL, and being an enforcer at that league, it's all the guys are like him at that level. So he's a tough guy, obviously, but you can see he skates well for a big man as well. So he gets in on that forecheck and he makes it hard on our defensemen, and as you've seen on Boxall, sometimes our low centermen as well. So he's doing a good job for them. He's even killing penalties and stuff as well. So. I thought he's been a good pickup for them, and obviously with a few teams in this league picking up NHL heavyweights, it helps with that presence on the ice.
Blair Riley, top of the circle, looking for a helper, gets it back to the blue line for Mason. Mason throws it towards the neck, takes a tip off the shin this time of one of the Devils at the blue line. It was Joey Haddad, who's into the corner. There's a real battle going on down that far corner now. Benedict, helped out by Quinnell, tries to put it into the path of Rutherford, but just a little bit behind him and having to retreat back into his own end. That time was Jeff Mason to Lutuk. Rutherford now coming through speed, tries to make it towards the front of the net, and unfortunately for him, that's a good defensive play there by the Devils through the middle again.
You talk about finishing hits on their D-men. You see Rudy there finishing hit on Hotham. And that's the kind of thing we're talking about. If you don't finish your hits on a guy like Hotham, he jumps by you and he jumps into the play and creates an odd man rush. So it's nice to see that guys are picking up on those details tonight, and maybe that's the reason for our success tonight.
Mike Forney, top of the circle, takes a shot and a good save by Bounds. He was deep in his own net, and there's going to be a penalty here, and it's going to go. It looks as if it's Jonathan Boxall.
I think that's going to be on Batch. Batch kind of pushed.
But what did he blow the whistle for again? The Giants have control of the puck.
It looks like Bouncy was hurt there.
Down?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's the reason for it. I think that's what you're going to see. Jeff is over there. Mason's over there talking to Hoagie about it, wondering why he blew the whistle down when we had the puck. But it looked like Bouncy was hurt or pretending to be hurt. So, unfortunate because we had control of the puck, but here's our first real power play of the night, so we'll see if our power play can step up and get us one.
11:33 to go in the second period. Josh Batts sits for interference. Demaray loses that face-off, and it's a good play there by Mark Richardson. Throws it the length of the ice. Murphy comes out and helps Derek Walzer just get control of the puck. Walzer now to the right side for Demarais. James Demarais goes into the middle there. Saviano can't control, but breaks for Derek Walzer back in the zone again. Walzer outside and lovely play into Rutherford, takes a shot, and it's from the midriff this time of Ben Bounds, who didn't want to move, and in case the puck broke free from him there, but there's a chance for David Rutherford. Shout out this time again to Stevie Adams, real quality on the new HD stream. Hopefully the boys get the W and keep the push on for the league.
Nice to hear from a guy like Stevie. Obviously played here when I first got here, and obviously a great guy that contributed when he could, and it was a great teammate for us, so it was nice to hear from Stevie.
Give a shout out to Samuel Boys in Dollingstown watching the game with mum and dad. Face off again by the Giants, Demarais, and back to Jim Vandermeer. One-time effort, third goal, Stanley Belfast Giants, and a power play effort. Goal scored again.
Leduc's having a game, that's for sure.
Jerome Leduc, his second goal of the game, and the Belfast Giants take that 3-0 lead.
We've been talking about that right-handed defenseman, and you see here that's kind of exactly where speaking with the coaches, where Wally wanted him, and that seems to have paid off there on that line to have a guy that can one-time that puck from that area. And that's
I was down watching the practice this morning, the morning skate, and Vandy and Leduc must have stayed out there for an extra 5 to 10 minutes
working on
doing
that.
Exactly that play.
Oh, exactly. I think Leduc got in late last night, and we wanted to see how he was feeling this morning at a pregame skate before we decided whether or not he was going to go in. But obviously, if he wanted to play, he was getting in the lineup. And once he decided he wanted to play, they had to put him in on the power play and mix him in with a unit, and obviously put him in the right spot, and it paid off for us. So that's a big goal. Like I spoke about before there, when we kill off 4 or 5 penalties in a row, that plants a seed of doubt in Cardiff's mind. And then we get one power play and we score a goal. That hurts. That hurts a team's confidence, and we just got to continue to stay calm and continue on doing the small things, and we'll be fine in this game. But if we sit back and wait, Cardiff's going to keep on coming, and they're going to eventually get one on us. So, we just got to stick to the game plan, stay calm, and not overreact to little things, and not sit back on our heels, that's for sure.
Shout out to 72 Blackbirds. Please don't say the G and Bentivolio. My apologies, folks. I'm obviously getting on people's nerves, but I do that all the time anyway, so you've got to give me a bit of credit here. At least I'm consistent at them.
Yeah. Some of these names these days are hard to pronounce.
I was getting a bit of flack because when we signed Jerome yesterday, and the first thing I did was phone Steve Thornton to say how to pronounce it. So I've got them wrong before, but you know what? That's just the way it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Bentivolio on the ice now with Colin Shields just right down in front of us there. Real battle there for the puck. It's still on the face-off circle. Good play by Steve Saviano. Boomerang corner in full voice now. Saviano collects on the left side, the blue line. Demarais inside. Got a little bit of time and space. Throws out towards the net. Tipped in front by Colin Shields. But that was a great play between Saviano, Colin Shields, and James Demarais.
Yeah, these three are all dangerous. All great skaters, all offensive-minded, and they create goals because of it. They create offense because of it. So you see there, James made a great play, cut into the middle, opened up some ice for himself, and with Shieldsy driving the net there, if he would have got a little more wood on it, maybe would have seen another goal. So I think we're feeling good right now. You can tell it, and I think you're going to start to see a little bit of frustration from the Cardiff Devils, and they're going to start taking some liberties on our players and running around a little bit to try to create some momentum their way. And we might see another power play for us soon. So hopefully we can. Hopefully we can stop their pressure from coming on, and just keep the puck down on their end. And again, like I said, stick to the game plan.
Bentivolio and I trying to put pressure on Leduc, and the puck ends up back in the Cardiff Devils' end in the last 9:30 of this second period. The Giants with that 3-0 lead. Pass right up the middle this time. Devils just trying to go through and take the route one to the Giants' end. Batch steps off the bench. Haddad comes in behind the net looking for a pass out front there, and Lynn Ulmer throws that towards the net, blocked in front by Boxall. Chance having a conference there in front of the net to see who's going to clear it, and Andrew Hotham to Haddad again. Lofted in behind Stephen Murphy, far side, and Ulmer battle for it. Patrick Aslan to the blue line, gets it back into the corner again. Leduc and Aslan battle for it, but Joey Haddad for the Cardiff Devils with Mark Garside trying to keep him to the outside, and another good play is coming in to help him. His man out this time was Leduc. Colin, lovely play by David Rutherford, steps inside, hits the upright, top corner. Unfortunately for David Rutherford, didn't find the net, but that's a great bit of skill there by Rudy.
Yeah, he's a guy that anytime he gets that puck in that area, he's real dangerous. He's got a real dynamic shot there, and he can pick those corners. Like, there's not many guys that can do that kind of. So, anytime he gets the puck in that danger zone, there's a good chance that it's going in the net.
Long stretch pass there by Jeff Mason, just a little bit out of reach of Brandon Benedict. This is good forechecking here by the Belfast Giants. Blair Riley not giving up in the play. Jeff Mason being put under pressure, and he just nudges it forward. Riley again tries to get it through the legs this time, and it's lofted up into the air by Gleeson. Fournier, and goes the length of the ice again to Mason. Vandermeer throws it up the left side. It's tipped up into the crowd there. I hope everybody's okay. Somebody's got their hand in the air on a souvenir. 7:49 to go in this second period. A shout out to Jess Peterson. Come on Devils, Jess and Craig in Barry, South Wales, drinking Prosecco at Belfast last week for the semi-final, missing it. Robert Bell, Bobby Bell, tweeted in, what's next for Adam Keefe when you finish playing?
I don't know, Bobby. You got a job for me?
Drive a bus.
There you go. I don't know. I'm not a great driver.
Well, Belfast Giants are going back on the power play here. Pickett with a high sticking call. And 7:43 to go. Giants already got a power play marker this evening. High sticks. At 7:43. Face off to the left of Ben Boynes. Blair Riley gets that back to the blue line for Jim Vandermeer. He's got Mike Forney on the blue line with him for this power play. Higgins through the middle and just wide at target by Blair Riley. Should have hit the target there, Kiefer.
Yeah, like I said, with Blair's shot, anytime he hits the net, even if the goalie saves it, sometimes it goes through him. It's that hard. So he's a dangerous guy in the slot, and anytime he can get a shot on net, it's a good chance of it deflecting off the goalie and going in, or just going straight in. And there's another guy that's got a heavy shot as well. So
James Demaray.
Those guys hit the net.
Just looking down at Ben Boynes there. I think he might have hit Ben Boynes in the helmet. Just checking his lid to make sure everything's okay. And a big shot there, but another great play. Vandermeer feeding through Saviano, and just a one-touch pass to James Demaray. Gazzy with a big wind-up. And it did. It hit Ben Boynes right at the top of the helmet. Walzer now. To Saviano. He's got a little bit of space to move into. David Rutherford behind the net. He's put under pressure immediately by Mark Lewis, and the Devils try and clear it and throw that 200 feet back down towards Stephen Murphy.
Yeah, Cardiff need a big penalty kill here, that's for sure. Another one here for us.
James Demaray.
Prove some real trouble for them to come
pass
back
across.
from.
Sorry, Adam, just talking over the top of you there. My apologies.
No worries.
Murphy.
Happens all the time at home.
Obviously, your better half's not listening in. Shields, good save, good shot. Now again after it there by this time by Blair Riley. Gets it across to Walzer. Walzer walks a line into the corner again. Back to the blue line for Shields. He's got help coming off the bench. And here comes Leduc. Throws out towards the net. Takes a deflection from the high slot area. Goes wide of the target. Riley again. Tries to spin away from a hit and uses his backhand effort to get to James Demaray. Blair Riley into the corner. Higgins through the crease and in mid-air this time, but couldn't be batted out of the air by Colin Shields. Throws that towards the net. And unfortunately, just wide of the target again from Colin Shields. Higgins, 3 seconds remaining. Need to be very careful here as Luke Pickett steps out off the penalty box. Jim Vandermeer unaware of his presence. The chance again. The puck is on the netting behind Ben Bounds, and that's going to be a whistle. That's one thing that we've been, well, I wouldn't want to say slacking on, but one thing, when the penalty's over on a power play, the penalty's over, there seems to be an awful lot of goals we've given away this year by guys coming out in the penalty box and going straight coast to coast and picking up a goal for the opposition.
Yeah, I guess that comes from awareness, how much time's left on the clock, and also erring on the side of caution around that. It's always everybody's kind of antsy to get that one last scoring chance. Sometimes maybe it's a little better just to err on the side of caution there if there's only about a few seconds left in case it bounces over a stick when you try to pass it back, or a lot of things can happen. But I'm not one to comment on the power play, that's for sure. I'm usually on the bench watching it.
Great penalty kill there by Jeff Mason. Not even a penalty kill, just 5-on-5 play. Rutherford with an effort goes wide at target. Vandermeer, a little drop pass there to David Rutherford again. There's a real battle going on in front, but the puck makes its way to Jeff Mason, throws that towards the net, goes wide at target. Vandermeer again, just looking to try and keep it there, but that's a good play by David Rutherford. Stepped in to help his big number 9. Hotham. We're into the last 5 here at the SSE Arena in the second period. Haddad can't find Leon Ulmer, who was absolutely flying down this left side. Bentafolio again, feeds it to Haddad. Shot coming in. Stephen Murphy covers that one up again. Martinelli and Bentafolio having words behind the net. And Haddad chirping Matt Toe as well. 4:45 to go in the second. 3-0 Belfast Giants.
It's an important 5 minutes for both teams here. We'd like to get out of this period up 3-0 or 4-0, and obviously if they can get one here, it changes the game immensely going into the third period. So they'll be looking to get one here in these next 4 or 5 minutes.
Cardiff now trying to get the puck again towards the Belfast Giants nets, kept at the blue line by Mark Lewis. He spins back towards his own net. He's under pressure here by Colin Shields. It's a good play by Colin Shields. Martinelli and a double collide behind the net. There is Bentafolio again. Gleason Fournier under pressure from Demarais, and Belfast Giants battling hard. They're winning all the one-on-one battles it seems so far in this game. Throws it towards the net. Good save by Stephen Murphy, who's under pressure, but Lewis keeps it at the blue line again. This is a good shift from the Cardiff Devils. Martinelli tries to feed it out front, and Colin Shields collects it. He's looking for a backhand pass to Demarais, but a little bit too far ahead of him. Colin Shields gets to the red line and dumps it into the Cardiff Devils zone. Doesn't get the whole way down, no, but the Devils happy to throw it in to the Giants' end and go for a change. Martinelli to Walzer. Walzer up the left side, and that could be brought back for another icing call. It is indeed whistle down. Derek Walzer just couldn't get a tip there from a teammate who's standing just inside the Devils' end. Cardiff changing up their D-men very quickly and putting Hotham back out there. Andrew Hotham plays a lot of minutes for the Cardiff Devils, Adam.
Yeah, you can, his stats are great as a result of it, but he's a real good forward, or real good defenseman, that creates a lot of offense when he jumps into the play, and he's real patient with the puck, so gives guys like myself trying to block shots from him a lot of problems when he's pump faking guys and walking around them. And
another high sticking call here. What? Is it Mike Forney getting called?
I didn't even see a puck drop there.
There did I. Not too sure if we're going to replay of that, guys. Mike Forney now on Stefan Hogarth, seeing things that nobody else is seeing. There's that play there. There's not much in that one, mate. You've got to let that go, surely.
Yeah, especially when you see a cross-check from I think it was Myers.
Yeah.
But again, here we are on the kill again. This is a big special teams needed from both teams here. Cardiff obviously needs a big power play goal, and we could use a real big kill on this one again. Joey
Martin to Richardson, top of the circle, gets it back to Martin again. Throws it inside, gets it all the way to Hoffman. Big wind-up shot coming in. What a block that time from Brandon Benedict. Sacrificing his body Gets it back again. Hotham looking to try and control the power play here. Gets it in the half wall. Cross ice pass to Richardson. Richardson. Shot coming in. Stephen Murphy with a save. And trying to clear it here, but Jim Van der Meer under pressure. Comes off the skate of Stefan Hogarth. Off the wall and makes his way around. There's a play here for Blair Riley to jump up into, but unfortunately for him. But what a block from Brandon Benedict.
Yeah, that's huge, and that's the type of character that he is. He's one of our leaders, and I expect nothing different from him. That's a big one, though, with a guy like Hotham walking down in the slot on the one-timer. Usually those are goals, so that's a huge block for us, and that's one that'll be talked about after the game.
Martin now looking to get in the side of the circle. Great save by Stephen Murphy. He was sort of handcuffed there. He didn't know where the shot was coming from. Another great save by Stephen Murphy. And a double save. The puck's right on the doorstep. Covered up. And the Scottish goaltender coming up big for the Stanley Belfast Giants with just over 2.5 minutes to go in this second period.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Obviously, it's a big game. Stephen Murphy steps up in big games. He's been doing it for years, and he just looks calm. You watch him right now, and no reaction, just making big saves, one after another here, right in the slot, clear as day. I mean, he gets a lot of stick for not being, a standard butterfly goalie that, is always in the right position, but you can't deny his athletics and his will to compete and his passion to win games. And he's one of those guys that for the last 6 years since I've been here, anyways, he's had to pretty much play in every game. Sick, injured, doesn't matter. He doesn't ask any questions. He gets in between the net in those big games, and he wins us those big games. So I don't expect anything different from him.
30 seconds to go on the penalty. Here comes Patrick Asselin for the Devils. Comes off a devil up high, Matty Myers, and Garside, Matty Myers having a bit of a conversation there beside Murphy. And again, Mark Garside. We've had a chat on Giants TV beforehand on A View from the Bridge about Mark Garside's attributes and what he brings to this team. And I've gone out and said this season, my opinion, I think he's been the MVP of the Belfast Giants so far this year.
Yeah, it's a funny story because he's won that unsung hero award a few times here, so
yep.
He's not very unsung anymore. But that's kind of the way he is, though. He just sits back there and he makes constant good plays. He's consistent. You don't ever see him make too many mistakes. At the same time, he's not one of those flashy players that creates a lot of. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before, but.
He's trying to get a stick on side, but it's a leg. It needs to be on the blue line.
Yeah, no, I can't say enough about Mark. He's consistent all year long. He's been one of our best defensemen consistently throughout the season. So it's great to see. Obviously, we can put him up forward. He's a utility guy, and in a league like this, you need those guys, especially a British guy like himself. Be able to step in on forward, on D. Doesn't matter where he is, he can do a job, and. He's been outstanding for us this season.
Devils dumping in behind Murphy again. It's just kept them at the blue line though, and just as the penalty's over, back to 5-on-5. Lovely pass coming across there. It was more of a pitching wedge, but Forney collects, throws it across, well blocked and good read by Scott Hotham. And here comes the Cardiff Devils down the left again. Haddad throws it towards it. It takes a tip in front by David Breen, but goes wide of the target. Asselin battling there to the right in front. I'm not too sure who that is. Is that Jonathan Boxall has been hurt, and he's heading straight down the tunnel, folks.
It does look like his arm or shoulder are not good.
Looked a bit of an innocuous challenge, but he's heading straight down the tunnel.
It looks like it's his shoulder. The way he's holding it down there, and he went straight to the dock, and Doc's walking him right down the tunnel. So hopefully it's not too bad. Boxy's one of those guys that gets the job done for us. A lot of the dirty jobs that other guys don't want to do, or we don't want them doing. But John's the guy that will step up for teammates. You've seen that earlier in the season. He stepped up for me and fought some guys, and he's always the guy that's first to drop down and block a shot. So it'll be a big loss for us if we lose him here for a little bit.
1:16 to go in this second period. Giants with a 3-0 lead. Face off just outside the Giants defensive end. Shields alongside Kearney this time on the wing. Dumped into the Giants end there from Andre Hotham. Played up the middle. It's a good breakout here. Chance for the Giants. Colin Shields picks it up from Salviano. Trying to get it into the Devils' end. Lofted off the backboard. Salviano tries to collect that there, but we're into the last minute of play of the second. Kept in at the blue line. Good defensive play there by Walzer. Saviano again makes a move, spins back towards the corner, dumps it in by, unfortunately, James Demaray couldn't read that one, and Hotham trying to go around the wall there, but good read by Colin Shields. And the Devils have maybe one more chance to break forward here with 35 seconds to go in this second period. It's whistled down for icing. And the face-off's going to be to the right of Stephen Murphy. 30.4 seconds to go in this second period. Kevin Batch, good fair commentary. No way a penalty on Josh. I would agree with that one as well, yeah. Catherine Sarah, please can you give a shout out to Tony, who are watching the webcast. There's the Shane Cam now. He'll be pleased with that one. He was looking to take a headset down there with him and do the comedy from the bench. Kiefer, does he want to be mic'd up?
Who's that?
Shane Johnson.
Shane.
Chance again, need to be careful here. Last couple of seconds in this second period. Certainly don't want to do anything silly. That goes the length of the ice here. There's a battle for the puck, and Derek Walzer under pressure from Joey Haddad, and Mike Forney strips him of the puck. Here comes Blair Riley back into Forney a little bit too far, and there's a chance for a 2-on-1 with 5 seconds remaining. Down to the 4, takes a shot, tips inside. Great save by Stephen Murphy once again, and just as the horn goes, the Giants goaltender comes up big once again. You're breaking one way, that just goes to how fast the momentum of the game changes in this sport. Coming the other way, and Joey Haddad got a shot off, but a great save by Stephen Murphy.
Yeah, that would have been a huge one for Cardiff there going into the third period. You know, something to build on and something to look forward to going into the third period. Being down 2 goals is a lot different than being down 3, that's for sure. So it's a big save by Stephen. Again, not surprised.
What's the message going to be from Derek Walzer? You've been in that dressing room, and you usually are. What's the message going to be from Walzer after the second?
Like I said earlier, just stick to the game plan. Don't sit back on our heels. Continue to play our game and not change to the score. You know, a lot of times we see teams get up early and they sit back and maybe start playing a little different, and then all of a sudden the team sneaks back into the game. So I think we'll just stay the course. Will be the message in the dressing room. Stay the course, finish this one out, and we'll worry about tomorrow.
Just see the shots on count, or shots on goal. 26 by the Devils, 23 by the Belfast Giants. And Adam, obviously, you know, it's a really 2 big periods there from the Giants so far, and that's a great reaction to that loss last Sunday in Fife.
Absolutely, it's something you need. If you don't have it, you're not in the title race. And so it's great to see that the guys respond like this tonight, and hopefully we can carry it into the third period here, because you can never count out the Cardiff Devils. They're a team that's going to play right to the very end. So they're not in first place for no reason. And
your career, your ice times changed, your career's changed, and your plays changed that you've been over the 6 years in Belfast. And obviously this year you've missed out in a couple of games, and you've been behind that bench. And you know, it's one of those things where it's pretty intense. Obviously Rob Stewart usually does it on his own, but he's had help this year from yourself and Jeff Mason, and obviously Thornton and Shane Johnson doing that tonight. What's the feeling like with the guys? Is there, obviously with going through that winning streak between December and January, and obviously 25 games and 21 wins, that's a brilliant record, and obviously leading into the stretch itself.
Yeah, the feeling was great throughout December and January. We really had that belief in our team that we could come back from any deficit and win games. And once you get that feeling in the dressing room, it's a great feeling to have, and everybody's having fun. There's no finger pointing, there's no frustration. Everything's great. Unfortunately, over the last 2 weeks, we could see some negatives slipping into our game where we're dropping behind too often, too early, and having to come back and win games. Fortunately, we were able to win those games, but we were still making those mistakes, and I think they caught up with us against Cardiff on the Wednesday, and then obviously the 9-5 defeat in Fife.
And obviously heading into this stretch, there's 11 games including tonight remaining in the season before you hit the playoff weekend. And you certainly, where we the Belfast Giants are at this moment in time, and obviously being the 3 points behind the Devils, it's still up in the air. Would anybody rule out the Sheffield Steelers at the minute?
Absolutely not. You look at them, the last 2 years they've come from behind to win the league. So, they'll be watching this game hoping we beat up on each other. They're the type of team that's well coached, high quality players. They're not going to give up till the end there. So look for them to do some damage in the league as well. So we'll have to be good against them as well. So will Cardiff. They can sneak in if they win their games, and we beat each other. So they're definitely a team to watch and be weary of. I was looking at the standings today, and I think they're only 3 points back of us. I think it's 5, but they have a game in hand. So 3 points is not a whole lot. Consider we all play each other for the next 10 games.
That's going to do us for the end of the second. Join us in about 8 minutes' time for the start of this third period, and a really exciting chance for the Cardiff Devils to try and get back into the game. A massive crowd from Cardiff fans have made their way across the REC this evening, and obviously enjoying the Northern Ireland hospitality. I've seen them about town over the last 24 hours. Join us in about 8 minutes' time for the start of the third period. Look forward to seeing you there.
Cheerio.
A great game so far. Tony the Tiger, shout out to Aberdare, Skip Rats and our main sponsor. Macca HD Screen working a treat. Who is harder, Kiefer or Kitchie? You want to answer that one?
I don't know. I've never played against you, sis, so I don't know.
No, mate, no. I couldn't even lace your drink. Never mind that. Chris Lovell was betting man. I'd say Luke the Duke is almost definitely going to be man of the match. Well, have to wait and see how it goes. Shout out to Macca. He's trying to get a clip put up there. John Walker. Any chance of a shout out for my wee cousin Tyler McFarlane, watching at home in Ballymoney. Darren Lewis, sorry, shout out to Steelers fans. Come on, Belfast, you can do this. Did Kiefer have a rock, paper, scissors with Nicker to see who was going to do comms tonight?
No, he's got some family in town, so I asked him if he wanted to do a period, and I do a period or something, but he's got family in town, so he'll be busy there. But obviously we want to give a big shout out to Tom Simpson, who's in London at the hotel with his family watching the game. So Tom, we're doing you proud here tonight. Hopefully we can continue that in the third period, and we'll see you back here soon.
Good to hear from Tom and family. Stevie, it's just so you know, Kitchie, it's David Brine, not Bring. I know, but he just winds people up. Stevie Adams, I've seen both almost kill a man before, and in fact I'm sure been nailed by both at some point. Joe Morris, me and Jenny Talls wanted to know if Adam Keefe would prefer to win the league or the playoffs. I think you'd probably say both, wouldn't you?
I would say both, yeah, but obviously the league is the big one. That's the one that takes 8 months to win. You can turn it on for the last 4 games of the year and win the playoffs. So I'd say the league's a little more important, but the playoffs and the Challenge Cup have both been the ones that's been getting away from me over the last 5-6 years. So,
Josh Bateman, can you say a big happy birthday to Dan, supporting the Devils from Grangetown? Ollie Patching, how long until Devils lose their heads and Hogarth loses control of the game? Well, hopefully it's not anytime soon, because the puck's just dropped for the start of this third period. Giants with that 3-0 lead, and a big period of hockey coming up here at the SSE Arena in Belfast. Fournier throws it through to this time to Haddad, who can't control it, and it breaks to the right side. Lewis looking to jump up into the play here, it's stumped in. Haddad taking Jim Van der Meer to the wall. Haddad control it out to the puck and couldn't find a body in front. But that's a good defensive play this time by Mike Quinnell. He gets the red line, dumps it in, and goes after his own puck. Lewis and Quinnell collide in the corner. Quinnell takes out his own man, David Rutherford. Joey Haddad has 4 guys up with him here, but maybe slowing things down, but he managed to sidestep Walzer and Forney. There's a real battle here behind the net. Gets it towards Kearney, who can't control Martinelli. Throws it up the left side to Quinnell again, and here comes the Belfast Giants breaking down this left side, looking to make a move inside. A high shot coming in there from Riley, but Blair Riley showing great speed coming through neutral zone.
Yeah, right there, it looks like not a very dangerous play, but something Riles turned into a dangerous play with his speed and strength. Drives wide and slips the puck in underneath the stick and creates a scoring chance out of nothing.
Thorny with a little drop pass there, gives it to Higgins in the corner from Riley. Riley tries to go to the front of the net. Higgins can't evade the hit this time from Andrew Hotham, and a whistle ensues. 18:41 to go. I've got my glasses with me and they're sitting in my bag. Maybe I should put them on. Be able to see something at some point. Don't forget, folks, we've got to do this all again tomorrow night. Giants TV will be live from 6:30 p.m. It'll have highlights from tonight's game and hopefully a couple of interviews besides the point from after the game as well. We'll try and get some words from the Cardiff Devils as well. And Giants win that, gets it back to the Duke. The Duke with a shot comes in off a body up high though, and up in Glenetting. The face-off still going to stay inside the Cardiff Devils zone. Andrew Lord looking for a change of lines here. You think this is a situation here where Andrew Lord maybe shorten his bench over the next 18 minutes or so?
Yeah, I think he'll look to get his top 9 there some more ice time. But you look back to last Wednesday and their fourth line created 2 goals. So it's a tough decision. There's another game tomorrow you got to think about as well. So if you want to gas your guys out in the first game or not, but they got to look to get something started here soon.
Kearney for the Devils loses the control, regains it though, and breaks forward. Gets it into behind the net of Stephen Murphy. Matthew Mars losing his footing in the corner right in front of Stefan Hogarth. Culligan now tries to find Haddad again, and again, Jan, quite a few players losing their footing here in this third period. Drop pass for Kearney again, tries to go cross ice, stepping into back door, but
I think we got lucky there.
I think he got very lucky there, Adam. Literally, that pass was, I think, for us, Josh Batch really could have lit one up there and went for a shot, but decided to take the passing route. And the Devils, again, creating some more pressure in this Giants end. The shot comes up high there, bounced off his stanchion. Stephen Murphy had to scramble, but David Bryan at the back door. Lewis keeps it in. He's going for a skate round behind the net. He did this against the Giants 10 days ago and got a couple of goals for his efforts. Throws that towards the net, blocked in front by Stephen Murphy. Fournier again finds Bordelow using that big body, gets it back out to the blue line for Lewis. Lewis, backhand effort. Fournier picks it up, tries to get it towards the front of the net, but again, good defensive coverage by the Belfast Giants. And this time, Mike Quinnell, who loses his footing there, but that was maybe borderline interference. Referee lets the play continue. Long stretch pass from Fournier. He finds Asselin. Asselin loses a footing again, and Brandon Benedict tries to strip him of the puck, but that's a good back check by Asselin, who'd lost his footing, but managed to pick the puck up and find one of his teammates. Ulmer into the corner again, kept in at the blue line by Richardson. Too sure who that is behind the net. Looks to step out front, spin away from it. Chance coming in. The Devils have got the goal. 16:44 after intense pressure. The start of this third period. Cardiff Devils 1. Stanley Belfast Giants 3. Sorry, Adam.
No worries. We talked about that momentum earlier, and you can really see it there with the last few shifts with Cardiff. We spoke earlier about getting lucky on that one there. I think it was Batch who tried to pass back door, and it just slipped through and missed everybody. So we got lucky there, and they continued on with the pressure. And now we got ourselves a hockey game. Cardiff's going to really get some momentum from that and really get some hope and some belief in their hockey team right now.
Mark Richardson with his 8th goal of the season, assisted by Patrick Asselin. We'll have to see who gets the second helper. Forney being thrown out of the circle here again. Stephen Hogarth really not liking anything that Forney's doing here tonight. Hogarth wins that and picks it up, goes D-to-D with Richardson. Richardson through the middle this time, kept out at the blue line. Higgins has a chance to go forward again. Chris Higgins breaking down this right side, throws that towards the net, but it's high and wide. And stepping in from the blue line that time is Forney. Here come the Devils again. Lovely move there by Martin. Martin with a shot, good pad save by Stephen Murphy. Martinelli and Martin collide in the corner. And the referee again just letting play continue. Here comes Chris Higgins. Higgins over the red line, gets into the Cardiff Devils end, throws that towards the net, goes wide of target. And again, 2 guys really slipping. I know the ice is always slippy here, but
somebody put some pebbles or some rocks in near both benches, it looks like. I seen Forney slip there at the blue line, trip over the blue line. So I think something's going on with some guys' skates.
Yeah, there seems to be an awful lot of edges being up. Chris Higgins has lost the helmet, and he's
hopefully
slowly going to the bench. Myers, back door, and they just fanned on the shot. Colin Shields, helps that out. Higgins looks as if he's not...
He had a bit of a head check, or somebody bumped into him in his head or something.
It's going to be an offside
call. Looks to be holding his mouth there. I'm not sure how it quite happened, but...
He's not happy with it.
If I'm honest, I'm not liking the way that the momentum is shifting here over the last few 2-3 minutes. So, since 2 shifts there before that goal, but Cardiff's bringing it. They're a team that's in first for a reason, and they're not going to quit. And we talked earlier about him shortening his bench. It doesn't look like he's doing it. So, he's confident in the 4 lines. And
there's that incident again there on the screen. Kiefer, I wonder if we can just rewind that back a bit. Higgins slowly going to the bench.
Oh, yeah. Not surprising. Myers is in the middle, in the thick of it. He likes
There's a slow-mo of it.
Likes to mix it up, but I think this is a case of. It
was an elbow from Matt Myers.
A little bit of an elbow there. Yeah.
There's going to be a penalty in the play here as the crowd. It's an easy call this time for Scott Hotham, and a 2-minute high-sticking call with 15:26 to go. Puts the Giants back on the power play.
Yeah, this is a big power play for us. If we get one here, we can steal that momentum back. But they feel that momentum on their bench as well. So I expect their penalty kill to be good right now. We're going to need a big power play here.
You see Chris Higgins in the bench there, Kiefer? This one's won by Demarais. He's helped out by Salviano. Shields on the blue line this time. Salviano again. He's got help from Demarais to Walzer. Walzer controlling the play. Quarterback on the blue line. Just Demarais again.
Higgy's he's on the bench and he's ready to go. It looks like.
Steve Salviano coming in off the half wall to Walzer. Little give and go with Derek Walzer. Salviano again. It's a quiet night so far, but that's when you want to keep an eye on him. Cross ice pass to Demarais, comes off a skate, gets back to Walzer, needs to be careful, and good control there by the player coach. Throws it towards the net, tipped in front by David Rutherford, but just wide of the net. And Ben Bounds just get back into position, and another chance here for Joey Martin. There's a long stretch past David Rutherford. Looks to step inside there, but good play defensively by the Cardiff Devils once again. And it's knocked up the wall this time by Mark Lewis, and the puck has been cleared the length of the ice. Chance need to be careful here as Bordelot strips Forney of the puck. He dumps it into the corner. He's a big body to get that puck past though. Demarais, Van der Meer and Forney. Here comes Mike. Do you know what? Forney and Leduc are very, very similar looking and in their skating style as well.
They're both about the same size, both right-handed as well, and
yeah,
both skate fairly upright.
It's sort of making me very confused, and it's not hard to confuse me at the best times. Forney on the puck now, gets it back to Leduc. He goes D to D for Jim Van der Meer. Van der Meer switches places with Leduc. Forney.
Maybe we'll see a Leduc hat trick here.
Well, here's hoping. He picks it up now. Gets it back to Forney. Forney's got help in front of the net. Steps inside. Sort of lost control there, but regained it again. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. Leduc got the blue line. To Jim Van der Meer. Big shot coming in. Tipped in front. Giants need to be very careful as going back to 5-on-5. Jim Van der Meer and Culligan battle for it. The Giants, or Cardiff Devils, are back to 5-on-5 now. Riley trying to sidestep. The Cardiff Devil who come in to put the forecheck on him. Higgins now can't collect that one. Goes all the way through to Stephen Murphy. Mike Forney. It's not Mike Forney again. It's Leduc.
That's a big penalty kill there for Cardiff to keep us the lead at 2. So look for them to press again, but we're going to have to answer and just again it's about us keeping our cool and staying calm and sticking to the game plan. At the end of the day, we're still leading here.
The Devils now trying to break out their own end. Lovely play by Mike Cornell. He strips Arsenal into the puck, tries to get a backhand pass there. He's got a help in the blue line. Stepping in, Martinelli winds up, shot coming in, goes wide of target. I think he had a little bit too long to think about what he's going to do with that there. Demarais into the corner for Toe. Back to the blue line again. Walzer winds up, fakes a shot, gets it in by Connell. Shot coming in. Wide of target this time from Matt Toe. Again, Belfast Giants, fourth line, or the so-called fourth line this evening. Shot coming in again. There's a chance here for Joey Haddad. As he breaks forward, Martinelli putting the pressure on him. Great save by Stephen Murphy. Big rebound out front though. Walzer needs to be careful. He hasn't got a stick to help him out. Haddad shot, hit the crossbar. Great chance there for Joey Haddad. It's up into the netting, and a whistle helps the Belfast Giants take that pressure away, and 12:03 to go in this third period.
We knew any win tonight's not going to be an easy one against Cardiff, so they're going to make us work for it here. And these next 12 minutes, we're going to have to be on top of our game if we want to sneak out of this one and with a win. So they're going to apply pressure here, and they're going to keep on coming. Just looking down at the bench there, and just based on the last shifts, it looks like Boxall did not come back out here. So looks like he's picked up an injury.
Matt Toe was out there alongside Quinnell and James Demarais for that last shift. So Desi double shifting here. He's outside with Saviano and Shields again. Demarais with the win that time. Garside comes away with it. Feeds Shields and back out to the neutral zone. Martin and Quinnell battle for it. Lovely pass by Joey Martin. Feeds it out to the right this time for Lord. Lord winds up, takes it off the back heel that time of Garside, who blocked the shot. Martin to the blue line. Hotham goes D to D. Comes bounce from the stick of his brother though into the corner. Bentafolio to Lord. Lord throws it in front. Great save by Stephen Murphy. The puck's there to be played, and Stephen Murphy got that trapper on it, covered it up, and again more pressure from the Cardiff Devils.
Yeah, they're going to keep coming at us. Hopefully we can bring back some of the momentum and swing it our way here. A goal for us would be huge. It would, it would really put a damper on their bench, but a goal for them will really pick them up.
This off to the left of Murphy. Devils win that one. Shot comes off the skate this time of Chris Higgins, and back into the Cardiff Devils end. Higgins can't keep out in the zone though, and that goes the length of the ice, and there's a foot race here. Jeff Mason under pressure by Bordelot. Bordelot coming in and throwing the body. It's a big unit, and Mason did well to get out of the way of that one.
It actually looks like Bordelot's been bumped up to the third line, so they I assume they may have shortened their bench 3 lines, but Bordelot's been put up with the third line there.
Van der Meer takes a hit in the corner again, and helped out this time by Fournier. Is going to be kept in. Haddad looks to make a move inside. Shot coming in. Great save by Stephen Murphy again. He just does look so calm in that net, Adam.
Yeah, he's the same way off the ice. Not much affects Stephen. So it's nice when you can pick up on that as a player when you have a goalie back there and he's not looking panicked. He's not looking flustered. He's just making saves and slowing the game down. When we're in trouble here like we were right there, that's a great scoring opportunity, and he just squeezes that one, holds it tight, and here we are able to regroup and try and win a draw and get the puck out and start creating some momentum down in their zone.
Aslan for the Devils behind the net, looking for a helper to Cleason Fournier. Aslan gets that one back, throws it towards the net again, and just lofts up into the air. It goes into the corner. Martinelli and Ulmer collide. Cross ice pass kept in at the blue line by Fournier. Fournier throws that towards the net again, tipped over. Stephen Murphy there again, and this time Brandon Benedict feeds Mike Quinnell. As a bouncing puck, but controlled. And David Rutherford gets to the red line, dumps that one in. And Belfast Giants all hit for a chance. Quinnell comes in and plays the body hard on Fournier. Here comes Mark Lewis for the Devils. Big defensive, throws that towards the net. Good save by Stephen Murphy, paddled up into the crowd though, and hopefully that hasn't hurt anybody. Just 10 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this third period. 3-1 Stenline Belfast Giants.
Yeah, that's a big hit there by Q. He's one of those guys that not fun to play against. Last year, he's one of those guys that kind of wanted to get my hands on him last year, and there was more than a few guys that wanted to. So it's a guy that agitates and he finishes all his hits, and he's proven himself to be pretty tough for a little guy himself. So it's nice to see him out there still finishing hits and and making them pay if they want to play the puck down behind the net, make them pay.
Garside to Desmarais, just can't control it, gets it the second attempt. Saviano there to help out. Goes in behind Ben Bounds, who throws it round the wall, up high off the glass, and bounces over the stick this time of the Duke. Mark Garside, last man back for Stelline Belfast Giants, puts brakes on, tries to look for a helper here. He's under pressure and needs to be very careful. Mark Richardson pinched in. He's got it now to Culligan. Culligan with a shot, good save by Stephen Murphy. But a turnover there from Mark Garside. He'll be disappointed with that one.
Yeah, I think we seem to be pulling the puck back a little bit more, and instead of just moving the puck up quick and getting it into their zone and trying to create a forecheck. But like we said, Cardiff's coming hard now. They're putting a lot of pressure on our defense, and if our forwards are not coming back and getting open for our D to make those plays, it's going to be tough for them to make a good breakout. Fournier
with a shot there, and was blocked in front by his own man. He gets a second attempt here, throws that towards the net, blocked in front again, this time by Chris Higgins, but last man back is Culligan. Fournier tries to get through the middle. He gets that of his own defenseman, and Scott Hotham now being put under pressure by Mike Forney. That's a good forecheck there by Mike Forney, and he's going to go for a change. Brian feeds it up the middle. Fournier got his head on a swivel, looking for a helper through the middle, and Dad helps that into the Giants' end. Murphy and Mason combined to get the puck the whole way around to Chris Higgins. Rutherford bumps that into the Cardiff end. Brandon Benedict straight in the forecheck. This is good play here by the Belfast Giants again. Coming forward through the middle this time to Liam Ulmer. Ulmer finds Haddad. Haddad with a shot there, but blocked in front, and David Rutherford again has a chance here. This time Jim Van der Meer just taking out a little bit of extra time, gives it across to Rutherford, but Rudy decided to go for a change, and Bentivolio spins back towards his own blue line, throws it into the corner. Needs to be very careful in the corner. Derek Walzer. Shields can't get it up, but it's lofted up into the air. Come down with snow on it, but Derek Walzer again collects behind his own net. 8 minutes to go in this third period. That's a bad turnover again, and just come off a skate there in front. Bentivolio. It's time to throw it to the front of the net. Great play there by Mike Quinnell, who tracked his man the whole way back from the blue line. It's broke to the left side, throws it in front, and it's into the net. The Cardiff Devils have got their second goal of the evening. I'm not too sure if it come off a skate in front or off a Cardiff Devils stick. We'd like to see a replay on that one, but 7:43 to go. Cardiff Devils get this game to within one.
Yeah, it's this momentum we talked about, and now that we see Cardiff starting to get some puck bounces go their way, and they weren't getting that in the first period, and it's coming back, and they're creating a game out of this, and we'd almost like to call a timeout here and gather our thoughts and regroup and calm down. That's what we talked about going. What would be the message going into the third period, and that would have been it, is stay the course, stay calm, keep playing our game. As of right now, Cardiff came out and they're putting the pressure on us, and we seem to be chasing everything. So I find myself watching our end of the ice too much right now.
Well, a chance again trying to break forward, but good back checking again, this time by Matt Myers. He gives it to Scott Hotham, feeds it up the right, and it's come off the glass there as Garside tries to evade a hit and find his man, but good defensive play that time by Scott Hotham. Picked up by Kearney this time. He goes cross ice. Good defensive play there by Chris Higgins, who read that one well. He's got the top of the circle, steps inside, tries to take a shot, come off the skate again of Gleason Fournier. Ulmer to Scott Hotham, throws it up the wall. Van der Meer, unfortunately, couldn't control it. Benedict there to help out. Gives it ahead this time to Rutherford. Van der Meer now. Lovely cross ice pass. Unfortunately, the first attempt couldn't be controlled there by Mike Quinnell. Van der Meer pinches in from the blue line. Good play by David Rutherford, taking off him. Rutherford again gives it to Matt Toe. Matt Toe throws it across the slot, but nobody there to put that one home. And again, Mike Quinnell finishes this check. Van der Meer ahead. The Rutherford tips it in. Giants all heading for a change bar. Matt Toe. Colin Shields with a offside. And
it's going all the way down.
It's going all the way down, indeed. The linesman didn't call it. It was actually the referee called that.
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been the right call there, but you know, I'd like to see us get a couple shifts down in their zone and keep the puck down in the corners and really work their D. Unfortunately, we're when we get it out, we're chipping it in, but we're really not getting a great forecheck, and we're not really holding the puck or creating much because of it. But you know, credit to Cardiff, they've come out and they're come out playing hard this period, and you know, we're gonna have to find a way to get back into this and hold that lead.
Chance now trying to control it, but goes the whole way through. There's going to be another icing call. In the last 6 minutes of play in this third period. Shout out to Graham Murphy over in North America now. Graham used to be our announcer in the penalty box. He's wanting to know what's the possibility of Adam Keefe bringing Mike Richard to the chance next year. Shot coming in, good save by Bounds. Chance out front, it broke right on the doorstep. There's a scramble in front, and it's been cleared by Bentavolio. We'll come back to that Mike Richards thing in just a second, Keeper.
Yeah.
Fournier to the right side now for Richards, and he helps it out in the neutral zone. Walzer goes D to T. That's a bad pass by Derek Walzer, but he got away with it. Leduc helps it up, and Demarais helps it into the Cardiff Devils' end. The chance, really short shifts here. Riley and Bryan can collide in the corner. Richardson steps away from a hit there from Chris Higgins. And again, the chance, need to keep the Cardiff Devils deep in this zone as Mark Garside steps up and back again into the neutral zone. That's going to be an offside call. And surely that's got to go the whole length of the ice as well. It's the same thing.
Exactly. You know, that one should go all the way back down as well. And you see some frustration on our team with the ref. I'm not quite sure what's going on down there, but it seems to be some words exchanged.
Please make your way to door 20 right now.
Face off one there by Forney. Mark Garside back in his own zone. He tips out ahead there, and there's going to be another icing call.
In regards to Mike Richards, I definitely would do my best to get him here if he would come. I've talked to him actually about it before, not too long ago. But I'm sure he's going to take this year to travel and enjoy his time off. I think he's going to play again next season. But again, his options will probably be pretty plentiful going into next season, I got to imagine, especially in Europe. So he's definitely a guy I'd love to have on my team again any day. Whether or not we'd be able to get him and afford a guy like that, I'm not quite sure, but love to have him.
Well, and more pressure here from the Cardiff Devils down low. Hotham with the puck, looking to find a white shirt and throws it into the corners. Mark Garside struggles to control the puck. He's battling hard here though with Haddad and Leon Ulmer. There's a good play by Brandon Benedict. Can't get it off the wall and it breaks out front again. This time Maslin spins and takes a shot, goes wide at target. Hotham in the corner. Under pressure, he finds Patrick Asselin, who tries to make a move around. Brandon Benedict gets out front, shot coming in, and it's a third goal. And again, tie-in goal for the Cardiff Devils. 4:16 to go in this third period. And Joey Haddad ties things up.
Yeah, it seems like Cardiff's really taken over the game here since a few minutes into this third period, and obviously the scoreboard reflects that. Again, Joey Haddad sitting in the slot there, right in between the hash marks. Couldn't ask for a better scoring opportunity than that, and he puts it home, makes no mistake. So I'm not sure what happened there exactly. I'd have to watch it again here on the replay, but not a place you want to leave a guy wide open in the slot, especially in a game like this. And I think they've made the right call here with the timeout there. Again, I spoke about it earlier there. Maybe would have liked the timeout there after the second one to get our composure back. It seems like we've been a bit panicky here since they got that first one, and it hasn't stopped. Hopefully this settles the boys down and we get back to where we were in the first 2 periods. And, keep putting pucks on net. Now, I don't know if we've had many shots on Ben this period.
Matt Toe, Rutherford and Quinnell now for the Giants. Martin, Lord, and Bentafolio. Stefan Hogarth just coming out in the penalty box there. A little bit of refreshment for him. 4:16 to go in the regulation. 3-3 tie. And a real game in our hands here now. Van der Meer ahead to Quinnell. Just can't get the zone now. Goes cross ice to Mason. He dumps it in. Big collision there between Lewis and Matt Toe. Rutherford just can't control that behind the net, and Gleason Fournier comes away with it and breaks down this left side. Fournier gets the red line, dumps it in, takes a bit of a shove there from Rutherford. Lewis jumps into play, but he can't control it, and it goes up the wall. But Mike Quinnell just a little bit too far ahead, and it's been waved off for an icing call. 3.5 approaching that mark to go in this period. Off the glass and well controlled there. It goes the length of the ice, and there's going to be another icing call coming the whole way back into this Cardiff Devils end.
Well, you see Cardiff here showing why they're top of the league here. They're shows the resiliency on them, and to come back and tie this game up down 3 going into the 3rd period. Hopefully we can answer this and get one. You talk about ending games in regulation, and this is a big one to end regulation if you're going to win it. Give them no points, but at the very least, at the stands right now, they'd be getting a point.
Martinelli uses the wall to help it along, but Scott Hoffman now furthest man back, nudges it ahead, and Bordelot dumps that in, given chase this time by Shields and Matt Myers. It's helped around by Derek Walzer. Walzer and Bordelot collide in the corner. It's a bit of a mismatch. Derek Walzer needs to be careful there, as kind of stripping of the puck, but Martinelli gets in the way, and Myers comes out with the puck now in the corner into the last 3 minutes. Shot there from Matt Myers up high, and Martinelli loses his footing, gets it back to the point. Joey Martin steps in from the blue line. Big shot coming in just wide of the post by Scott Hoffman. Comes off the glass, the chance heading for a change, but Mike Quinnell trying to put himself about.
I think that's Steve Saviano.
Saviano now as well. And that's a good play again by the Cardiff Devils. They just win the battles in the 3rd period. And here comes the Cardiff Devils, the 3rd goal scorer. Joey Haddad throws one right across the slot, but goes wide of the target. So tipped in at the back post, and the Cardiff Devils have taken the lead in Belfast. Patrick Asselin was kept in at the blue line by Fournier. He threw it towards the net, and Asselin all alone at the back post gives the Cardiff Devils a lead for the first time this evening. It was off his skate. Was it? I have to see the replay of that one. I wonder if we can slow it right down. The stick was in mid-air, and he used his skate. I don't think anybody's complained about it. Did it?
I think it's tape to tape.
Well, that's a big goal for the Cardiff Devils. They've now got the 4-3 lead, 4 unanswered goals in this 3rd period. Bounds comes out to help his defenseman out, and trying to come away with it this time is David Rutherford. Quinnell and Bentafolio battle for it in the last 2 minutes of play. Jim Van der Meer, furthest man back, tries to go across there, but well snuffed out that time by Joey Martin. Van der Meer puts the brakes on, gives it ahead to Quinnell. Hoffman quite happy to dump the puck in again. Jim Van der Meer looking for a pink jersey here. Mike Forney, and we'll keep an eye on Stephen Murphy. He might be getting the signal to head towards the bench to get the extra forward on. Mike Forney having to turn back towards his own bench again, but gets it out this time, and Stephen Murphy's now heading towards the bench. Lovely chance for the Backdoor play there, but just a little bit too far ahead that time of Mike Forney. Real battle behind the net there this time of Ben Bounds. Saviano into the corner this time. Well stripped off there, and it goes kept in by the Duke. Shot coming in from the Duke, blocked in front. Chris Higgins, Saviano combined. Mike Forney now gets it back to the blue line again for the Duke. He goes D. Shot coming in from Walter. Good glove save by Ben Bounds. 52.8 to go in this third period.
Yeah, there's not much to say. It really is silencing. They've came out and silenced us there in the third period. It's simple as that. We're going to hope for a big push here in the last 52 seconds and try and squeak one past Ben here to send it into overtime. That's all we can hope for now. It's disappointing to see, but it looks like we just ran out of gas here in the third period, and they put the pedal down and taking it to us here.
Well, the net at the other end is empty. Kept in here though, and Ian Ulmer trying to battle for it. It's went the length of the ice here, and the Duke has to retreat. It's going to be another icing call. 38.8 to go in this third period. Really has been an excellent game. Belfast Giants took a 3-goal lead. Cardiff Devils have reacted very well. That's, as Adam says, they're top of the league for a reason. Now lead 4-3 with 38.8 seconds to go, but we've got to do it again all tomorrow night, folks. So all is not lost. Chris Higgins though, let me do one last bit of trickery. Gets it ahead to Saviano, trying to battle it in the air, and it's cleared to a neutral zone as the Duke has to retreat. He goes D. Lovely pass through the middle, but the whole way through to Ben Bounds. Bounds is just using it off the glass there. Rutherford can't get a hold of it. It's gone the length of the ice here again. And it's now an icing call with 10.9 seconds to go. Adam, who stood out for you from the Cardiff Devils this evening?
Well, going through the first two periods, I wouldn't have said too many of them really stuck out, but going into the third period, I thought they've done a great job. Their entire team has picked it up and really taken it to us. They picked up the intensity level and the pressure that was applied to us in our D zone. It shows on the scoreboard. It's unfortunate to see that
3 seconds to go, and that's going to do it.
Went from being a real...
Just went into the net. The clock had went over. It went into the net, but the time is over. The horn had went. Ben Bounds just didn't control that one. The game is finished on the first game of the doubleheader tonight. It's finished with a victory to the Cardiff Devils. Stenline Belfast Giants 3, Cardiff Devils 4. Sorry, Adam, you were saying there about man of the match for the Cardiff Devils?
I'm not sure there. I'd have to look back at who scored all the goals, I guess. But to be honest with you, I'm not too concerned about who the man of the match is. Went from being a real easy game to watch in the first two periods to a real hard game to watch in that third period. But again, credit to Cardiff. That's the reason why they're number one in the league, that they can come out and impose their will on us there in that third period and take over a game like that. It brings me right back to that feeling we had last Wednesday when they came in and just took over the game from the drop of the puck. That's an unfortunate feeling right now. Again, there's not too much time to dwell on it. We have to come back and try to steal 2 points off them tomorrow. And we're going to have to come out like we did tonight, but we're going to have to play for 60. And it looked like we ran out of gas in the third period, and they kept on coming at us.
As I say, folks, we've got to do this all again tomorrow night. So join us on Giants TV for that second game of a doubleheader. An absolutely massive game for the Stenline Belfast Giants tomorrow night. Obviously, if the Devils win tomorrow night, Adam, that gives them a 7-point advantage over the Giants with a game in hand as well. And that's only 9 games remaining.
Yeah, that would be a tough one to bring back for sure, especially with only 9 games remaining. A win for them tomorrow could be the difference in the league. And we're going to have to play like that. I think, that pressure coming into tonight, you've seen the guys play for the first 2 periods, and you could see that we understood what it took. unfortunately, in the third period, so did they, and they came out and took the game over. So we're going to have to go into tomorrow's game with the knowledge, knowing that if we lose, it's going to be extremely hard to bring those points back. We'll have to hope that Cardiff loses every game for the rest of the year and we win them all. So tomorrow's a must-win, just like tonight was. But we're going to have to push it, move on, and try to squeak out a game tomorrow and play for a full 60.
And obviously, you come back into contention tomorrow night with your suspension over this evening. Adam, obviously, you'd be looking to get involved.
Yeah, obviously, I'd love to be a part of the lineup tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be on the bench or on the ice, so we'll see. But either way, I'll be trying to help the team win regardless, whether or not it's standing behind them or sitting beside them.
And the match for the chance tonight goes to Jerome Leduc, and he's making his way over. But that's got to hurt the game this evening, folks. That's going to do us on Chance TV. Thank you very much to Adam Keefe. I really appreciate his time and having to put up with me for the last 2.5 hours. But Adam, thanks very much for your time, and you did a great job tonight.
Yes, thank you. It's been great. It's been a new experience for me for sure. Like I said earlier, easy to watch for the first 2 periods, tough to watch in the third period. It's unfortunate we deserved more in that game, but they came to play in the third period, and we chased them around for the third period, and it shows.
Well,
so we'll look to correct that tomorrow.
Thanks very much, Adam, indeed. Thank you very much to everyone at home watching the game tonight. The game ends with a 4-3 victory to the Cardiff Devils. 4 unanswered goals in the third period. The Cardiff Devils take a 5-point lead in this Elite League so far. Join us tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. on Chance TV for Game 2 of the weekend, and we look forward to seeing you then.
Followed by number 8, Michael Quinnell. On next, number 12.